So the topic I chose was kindness. I have firsthand experience with this subject because I'm a parent to two completely different kids that react in different situations differently. And I feel like kind is a simple word. Kindness is a simple word, but it is beyond difficult to display in real life. So the example I was going to use was spilled chocolate milk. With my oldest when he was younger, I would not react in a kind manner. It normally ended up being chaotic, rushing around, trying to find a towel, yelling, saying, "You should have been more careful." And then, the child get emotional and frustrated. And in the future, I learned that my oldest started reacting how I did. And that was not a good thing. So when my youngest was born, I learned how to change my ways. And so, spill chocolate milk. You can be calm and collective, and the whole vibe in the room becomes calm and collective. You can think straight. It doesn't weigh on your kids' stress because they spilled chocolate milk. It's not like they do it on purpose. It's always an accident. But how you react impacts them in the future. It impacts maybe how their friends react to something, because when you're around people, you kind of develop their similar ways. And so my speech was going to be on how to react with kindness, because it turns into a cycle. Your kids feed off of you. So when you react with kindness and you develop that solid base of how, when stressful situations come, even though it's an everyday occurrence with some things, when you initially respond, you want your kids to see kindness, because they end up, embracing that kind of skill, and it can affect their friends, and it can affect when they become adults, and then they raise kids. And so it's a domino effect on how you approach different situations. And I feel like kindness is contagious, and so I feel like it needs to be encouraged throughout any difficult situation and any simple situation like spill chocolate milk. I feel like the audience will be interested because, again, like kind reactions, instant reactions that are kind, become contagious, and they can form into a natural way to approach situations. And I feel like anyone can be impacted with a speech on kindness, because you see other people's point of views and you're like, oh, I can relate to that, or I never thought about that, or how it can affect a child and how they can be raised on a strong, solid foundation of reacting with kindness. It's a simple topic, but again, it's difficult in real life to pursue. And so I feel like my example of raising my kids could be influential on others who might have not thought that how their kids learn to react is how, maybe your grandkids will learn to react, and their friends, and just making situations that are hard more just calm. I feel like that's a major skill that a lot of people need to acquire, because in the long run, life's not easy and it's never going to be perfect. But when you can just, first initial reaction is kindness, I feel like is very impactful and can change someone's life that you run into. But yep, that's about it, and wish me luck. Thanks.